Hi everyone and welcome to the second review on this channel. Today an amazing effect, Triple C by Christian Engblom. As this is a utility deck, meaning it doesn't come with just a single trick, it's a utility deck where you come up with your own effects. There are included 3 more effects that are taught by Christian. However, you can come up with your own effect, and while playing around with the pack, I came up with something that I would like to share with you right now. So for this trick, the spectator shuffles the cards and picks any card at random. Okay? Once the card has been remembered, it goes back into the pack and can be shuffled by the spectators again. Okay? And really, so far, you can drop cards, does not matter as long as it's not their card. You really have no control of the card whatsoever. Now, this following trick has not a lot to do with magical powers. It has more to do with physics, with static energy to be more precise. Watch this. 3, 2, 1. One card pops out. Sure it is your card. The 5 of Clubs. This is just a quick application I came up with playing around with Triple C, but now I'm pretty sure you're more excited to hear a more in-depth review of Triple C. Shall we get started? Yeah, let's get started. This is what you get with Triple C. This great card case produced by the Expert Playing Card Company, I believe, and right inside the card case. On the front it says Triple C by Engblom. On the bottom it's created by, or it is produced by the United States Playing Card Company and Expert Playing Card Company. I believe the Expert Playing Card Company just had something to do with the card case. I'm not sure if they did something with the deck itself, because it is just a gimmicked deck of playing cards that is produced in standard bicycle stock and by the United States Playing Card Company. So I'm not sure about that. Other than that, when you take out the card when you take out the cards from the card case, there is the link to the instructional video with the password. And here you go, you have your gimmick deck. Now I'm saying a gimmick deck. This should clarify the question if the gimmick could be adapted to different decks. And obviously no, because it comes with a fully gimmick pack of playing cards, meaning there is either the red one or blue one. Of course, if you try to, you might create your own custom decks, which sounds a little difficult to me personally, or Christian decides to use other custom decks to produce Triple C. Now, Triple C, it has a meaning. However, I can't say it because the meaning of Triple C would reveal the trick. However, Christian also likes to call Triple C Christian's card control. Okay? You might think of it as that. So, as I've said before, it comes either in red or blue. Okay? And what makes it different is the seal. So it is a blue seal, so you can differentiate it from a standard pack of cards which usually have a black seal, right? Now, when you take the cards, handle them. There is no way you will find the gimmick. Especially non-magicians, there is really, I personally can't imagine them finding out what the gimmick is. They might, if they take the pack and play around with the deck for around 2 to 3 months, okay? By just looking at the deck and playing around with the deck, they might find the gimmick, but that won't be the case anyways. I heard that magicians can find it if they really play around with the deck a lot. However, by just taking the pack and just looking through it, there is no chance they will notice the gimmick. Okay, that's that. It's standard bicycle playing cards produced by the United States Playing Card Company. So standard quality, a usual deck you could use in your performances. Okay, this is just a point that Christian also mentions. If there is a lot of request, he might produce these decks as single decks, meaning they would be a lot cheaper, so you could use these decks, okay, those gimmick decks, as your regular decks, okay, and whenever you feel like it, you can use triple C during the whole performance, okay? Which is great because I personally, when I use regular packs of playing cards, I would like to sign them, rip them, give them out as a souvenir. And with triple C, I wouldn't do that because it's pretty expensive for a single deck to destroy, right? And single decks would be awesome. As he says, go ahead and make a lot of pressure on him so he decides to produce them as single decks. Say, I want refund or anything like that, or just make pressure on him, okay? Jokes aside, go ahead, contact him, say, we want single decks. Christian, if you're watching, we need single decks. Now, from my motivation here, you might have understood I really love this deck. Now, when it comes to the secret, I'm not going to reveal it anyways, but when it comes to the secret, there is this move. Okay, let's call it that way. There is the basic move, and then there is the same move that goes to the expert level. Okay, at this point, these things sound a little confusing, but when you own the deck, you will understand what I mean. The simple move, okay, you can learn the simple move within minutes, in my opinion. Okay, I just took it, I watched the explanational part, and I could do the basic move immediately. However, the expert move, as Christian says, it needs at least 2 hours of practice. I also have to say, you do not have to master the expert move. The basic move opens up a lot of opportunities for you too, okay? By just being able to do the basic move, you can create a lot of tricks, tons of tricks actually. And with the expert move, you just go one step further and are able to do more things, okay? That to that. One thing that was discussed is, are you able to perform triple C as a left-handed person? Now, my answer to that would be yes and no. The main move, okay, that is taught in instructional videos can't be done as a left-handed person, okay? This is just the way the gimmick works. However, if you play around with it, okay, you might come up with different ways of doing the trick in your left hand. However, I'm not sure if that's something you'd like to do because you're not just paying for the deck, you're also paying for the instructional video, which is actually just teaching it to you how to perform it in your right hand, which is the standard version, okay? So I would say it is not for left-handed people, but if you'd like to, I'm pretty sure you can come up with a handling for left-handed people too, okay? That's something I wanted to clarify. Now, talking about instructional video, a lot of people had issues with watching the videos. I did have issues too when I was trying to watch the video with my iPhone. However, on the PC it did work. The performance, where he performs all three effects, there were some sound issues, at least with me. However, still everything was understandable, and he performs all three effects to the same guy. Very, very great tricks. Okay, I have to say that. My favorite performance, my favorite trick is the one where you have an impromptu stooge, so to say, where the one spectator reads the mind of the other spectator. That's my personal favorite. He goes through all three performances and how to perform them. All great effects. Nothing to complain about the explanational parts. They are shot very well, and I personally did not have any issues with the audio at all in the instructional part. The only downside is probably the downside for left-handed people. I personally am left-handed too, like I'm writing with my left hand and I'm eating with my left hand. However, I do the moves with my right hand. Okay, you could still, as a left-handed person, adapt it to your right hand. Okay, I'm an example for that. Other than that, nothing to complain about this deck. It needs some practice, of course. It's not just a self-working trick. Just because it is a fully gimmick deck, it doesn't mean that it is going to be very, very simple to do. However, once you have mastered the moves, you can really create miracles with it. Just imagine, The spectator takes the pack, shuffles the pack if he wants to, takes a card out himself, puts it into the pack, shuffles the cards again, you take the pack, and you are able to find which card they pick immediately. Okay? And control the card as it says, CCC, Christian's Card Control. That's been said. This deck can be purchased at testmatsobartikel.de. The link is also in the description box below. Check that out. A great pack of gimmicked cards that I'm pretty sure you will love. Check it out. That's it. I'll see you next week on another review. Goodbye.